intended for mature audiences, may contain language and content not suitable for younger listeners. And most of that content's coming out of Justin's mouth.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're listening to. And thank you for listening to last week's episode, which was 2 weeks ago. So sorry about the delay. We had some stuff that went on, but hopefully you guys are staying safe and keeping cold, or staying warm. I'm sorry, it's been cold as shit outside. In this week's episode, we talk about does Finland exist or not? The Epstein flight logs, and finally, what lies underneath the Denver airport. Some good topics, some good ones coming up. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is. Yeah. See ya.
What up? So it is good to be back with you guys. I will say, I know we had a little bit of a break there. It was a little crazy. I was trying to actually take a trip to Finland, and then I found out Finland doesn't fucking exist. You guys heard about this shit? It is crazy.
Have not.
I haven't read too much into it. I'm doing it now, but please continue.
So basically, the theory on this is that the landmass that we all consider Finland just doesn't exist. It's all part of the Baltic Sea. And it was created by Russia and Japan as an area that Japan can just fish without regulations and not have to deal with anything internationally. And then that's the entire reason the Trans-Siberian Railroad was made. That's how they're getting all of these fish back down to Japan, and they're cutting Russia in on all this. And they're doing it all under the guise of Nokia.
Under Nokia?
Yeah.
Isn't Nokia like Korea?
No. It's the largest company in Finland, and their number one purchaser of the items is Japan, and no one in Japan uses Nokia shit anywhere. Because it's all a fucking front for fish, bro.
Hold on. Okay. So what about the whole, Finland flag, the people, the cultural, so that's just non-existent?
No, so people truly believe that they live in Finland, and these cities that Helsinki and these other Finnish cities are just parts of Sweden and Russia and Estonia. And so these people truly think that they're Finnish, but the landmass that we all know as Finland just does not exist at all.
So wait, are they saying that it's like a part of Russia, or it's a part of another country? How does a piece of land that we can see from fucking space doesn't exist?
No, it just doesn't exist. It's not there. It's just water.
Hold on.
Okay, this is pretty much one of the wilder ones I've heard.
I told you it's going to be wild. What about Helsinki, though? It's one of the most, watched cities in the world.
I mean, it exists as a landmass. It's just part of eastern Sweden. So, I mean, think about it. You're flying into Helsinki. You have no clue where you're actually landing. You're just landing in a city, and you're like, oh, hey, we're here.
That's in Finland.
But really, you're just fucking in Sweden.
Okay, is it Finnish people?
Yeah.
That are from
Finnish.
Finland?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have passports?
Yes. That was my next question.
Boom.
What about the passports?
Made up passports.
So hold on.
That are made up by the Russian and the Japanese governments.
So the people actually living in Sweden have different passports then?
They would have Swiss, yes. Or Swedish, not Swiss.
The Swedish.
I think I've just heard it all, at this point.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that they're giving out passports for people that live in a certain sect of Sweden to say that they're Finnish?
Do you know how large the Japanese fishing industry is?
Oh, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. Like that's
like
the reason why like bluefin tuna have like pretty much become an endangered species. I don't think they do shark fin soup. I think that was more China, and then they're getting rid of that. But Japan is straight up said like, "Nah, we're not limiting our fishing on bluefin tuna."
And that's again why if they had unregulated waters for the rest of the world that they could just fish in, cutting a little Russia in on it, good to go.
So how long have they been doing this?
Since 1917.
So like the fish in that little area aren't all extinct at this point. Like
no, they're not extinct.
They should be. That's basically like a lake.
It's the Baltic Sea, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like it's not the Atlantic Ocean.
It's still a fucking massive area of water.
Oh yeah, but like on a map it's like finite, you know.
But we also
But it still runs into the Atlantic Ocean. So
yeah.
Yeah, but like we've pretty much exhausted fishing and shit like through these massive oceans. You're telling me that the Baltic Sea is just like the holy grail of
not
like...
there.
No, I'm just saying
isn't there.
I'm saying Finland's not there. So the part of the Baltic Sea that you're used to seeing is still regulated waters. Just Finland, the area that we put on a map and we say is Finland, just doesn't exist. So that's the area that they can fish in without any scrutiny.
So how about their GDP then? How does that is that number just made up?
Yeah, it's all fucking made up, bro. How do you think look, okay. You like Finland is like number 1 in the world in happiness, number 1 in the world in education, number 1 in the world in pretty much every stat ever. And you're telling me that there's this fucking utopia that like you really never hear anything about? Like, how do you have what would be like the most happy, greatest country in the world, and everyone's like, oh yeah, Finland exists, and they never really talk about how amazing this place is.
Is it that far? Because
it's made up.
Because somebody's got to be number 1 at something in the world.
Yeah, but to be number 1 in all those categories?
Well, they have a population of 5 million people.
Yeah, so that's where I was going to go with. See, that's where I was going to go with because like what is it? It's like 6.5 million people in Finland, and we have a population worldwide of 7.1 billion. So that means like they make up like 9/10 of the population on the world's on this planet.
And you're saying that Russia and Japan can't make up 5 million people?
Hold on. Wait. Can we go back to your math real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 6.5 million Finns.
Yeah.
And there's 7.5 billion people, 7.1.25 billion people. So at that rate, that means that Finland makes up 0.09.1%.
There you go. You said 9/10.
No, not 9/10. My bad. Yeah. You're right. You're like, let's go back to that math. Yeah, you're right. He's like, yo, that's less than 1% of the world's population.
That's
so we're like
stat.
So less than okay, even that. Like, so you're telling me almost like 5 to 6 million people just believe one thing. Okay, even if this was a conspiracy, why isn't nobody heard of it? I didn't hear about it until just when you mentioned a few weeks ago.
How often do you hear about Finland, bro?
That's actually a good point.
You hear about Finland because it's on the world map. And to be honest with you, I do play FIFA, so yes, I kind of think about it, but I don't think about the country in general.
Yeah, but you've never played the
more about
Finnish
Iceland
team.
than Finland. So Peter does have a point.
Also, the Finnish language, extremely similar to Japanese, very far apart.
Is that factual?
Hold on.
There's no way it could be very similar to Japanese.
That needs a fact check right there.
What language do they speak in Finland?
Because, like, think about it. Like, how far would Japan have to come? Like, since 1917, that is like a far amount of distance for Japan to just go out there and fish.
I mean, so Japan's just sending fishermen out there, and then that's the whole transatlantic or Trans-Siberian Railroad, which runs literally that area down to Japan. Why else would you build a giant railroad that runs that way?
Well, for one thing,
Japan
and that part of the world are like 5,000 miles apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just to even go through Siberia is like a hassle. It's like it's a huge endeavor to even get through like having to train in even like any type of motorized vehicle to even get through Siberia.
All right, so here we go. Strictly speaking, in terms of grammar, Finnish is an Altic language like Korean and Japanese. However, in terms of vocabulary, culture, just about everything else, Finnish is closer to English.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of vocabulary, a southern accent and a northern accent are very different. I had someone literally, when I lived in Roanoke, some guy literally came up to me and apologized to me for showing his ass. And I was like, this motherfucker mooned me? Like, my vocabulary is different. Apparently, that means that he was just, like, acting a fool.
Isn't that like
the vocabulary is way different?
I think that's like universal.
Like the difference between like Portuguese and Spanish, like it's slang, like there's dialects. I don't know if that's a dialect.
I find this very hard to believe, to be honest with you.
It must be talked about.
I just have a hard time believing that there's people out there that actually believe that Finland is not a country, or just doesn't exist.
Hardcore conspiracy people.
I mean, apparently this group on Reddit has 43,000 members. So,
and all they talk.
I mean, according to Cooley's math, that's like half the population of Finland.
It's like most of the population of the world. 9/10.
9/10. Yeah.
That's. I gotta read this. This is wild.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying who's been to Finland.
Dude, I mean, honestly, like, it tracks.
You know what? I will make it to a point to go to Finland and visit and take a picture.
But here's the thing. You won't even know because you're going to fucking fly into Helsinki and you're going to be like, look, I'm in Finland.
Welcome to Finland.
And I'll be like, prove to me that you're not in fucking Sweden, bro.
Take a picture.
Like, you wouldn't realize that.
Helsinki is like a, what do you call one of those prop cities, like the prop villages?
I'm saying Helsinki's
like
a real city. It's a real city. And it actually exists. It's just not where we're being told it exists.
So, honestly, I'm looking at a trail or a map of the Trans-Siberian Railway, bro. It goes right to where Finland should be. Like, it is dead ass. Like
straight from Japan,
not really.
I'm about to say it has to be like it can't be Japan because Japan is its own island. It had to be China.
It's from Beijing and Vladivostok, which is Russian, I think. Yeah.
Man, you mean I'm definitely debunking this. You mean to tell me that Japan has been out here doing fishing out in Finland, and China hasn't had any like type of say so on this? Nah, okay. You know damn well China's not going to let Japan come straight through and be like, yeah, we're going to let you guys go through and hold over like the world's fishing economy.
They don't know that it's fish. They're just like, man, you guys are buying a lot of Nokia phones. Why the fuck are you buying so many Nokia phones?
The
like,
fish
of
are in
all
the
the
Nokia
phones, Nokia.
How many
all the phones.
Okay, hold on. What is Nokia's fucking?
Who has anybody? Do you guys know anyone who's ever owned a Nokia phone? Because I do not.
I had one.
There's a lot. I mean, it's popular
Yeah,
in that type of that's part of the world, bro.
Well, I mean, back in the day when phones were coming out, Nokia was like the biggest brand other than Motorola.
Yeah, until we got smartphones.
Yeah, until you got smartphones, right?
And so a company that I don't even know if they make smartphones anymore had $25.8 billion in revenue last year.
So you're telling me this entire time when Nokia was the biggest phone provider in the world that we were feeding into their secret fish?
Yeah, bro. We were supporting everyone's first fucking brick phone. Actually, hold on a second.
Don't tell me you still got a Nokia, dog. Bruh. Yo, Nokias were famous for fucking breaking. Like, half the keys didn't work. It was all of no shit.
It's just like when Taylor pulled out that rock.
Yo, look at this dinosaur he's about to fucking show. This is actually
Vladimir fucking Putin. This is Putin and Japan right here. Right here.
I had the exact same fucking phone.
This episode's sponsored by Nokia.
Yo, it's 2024. Why do you still have it, man?
Actually, it's funny. When I was cleaning out Alan's shit, this is actually Alan's phone, and I was like, why the fuck does Alan still have this? And I thought it was hilarious. And I was like, oh, I'm keeping that shit.
Oh my god, dude.
That phone probably broke back in like 2003.
No, these things can't fucking break. I bet you could plug this shit in tomorrow if you could find the right kind of charger. I don't even know what kind of charger that is.
I don't think they make those anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a regular, what is it, one of those AC outlets. That's all it is.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to try and find one and plug that shit in.
All you got to do is just plug in an AC cable. You got to be shit. Alex still held on to that damn Nokia.
Don't know why.
Of course you know he did.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Like, was that his burner?
It might have been. He might have had a secret life.
You might have. We need to open up that SIM card, man. We need to figure out what
he got all them.
Yeah, dude. He's like John Daly.
He's got his own little burner phone. That's Alan for you, baby.
Yeah. Fucking keeping that shit going.
Right, man.
Real lockdown.
So
I had a Nokia like every other fucking month because like those buttons would either break or like the screen, because it's all green and black. Like half of the keys don't even fucking work on there. Like you couldn't, like half the block letter on there won't even show up. It'd be like a blank black screen when somebody's calling you.
Yeah, but I was a beast at Snake. I was a fucking beast at Snake on that.
Snake and Hangman,
So back to the Finland thing real quick before we get too fucking sidelined. So what did you say about Nokia's profits or whatever?
$25.8 billion last year.
In 2023?
2022, when that was the last reported that they had.
So they are actually owned by a company called HMD Global. They don't make phones anymore, by the way. They do they specialize in like network things, like devices and stuff like that.
So
yeah, the shell company.
Entire.
Huh?
Meanwhile, it's all Sony. I'm buying into this, Peter. I'm going down this rabbit hole with you, buddy.
I'm telling you, man.
Bro, 5 minutes ago you were saying I'm gonna
dig in this rabbit hole. Yeah, this is so wild.
It is pretty crazy. It's actually really fun.
I'm just saying, there's a possibility. Like,
look up a picture of the Trans-Siberian Railroad, and it goes from Eastern Russia, China, to exactly where Finland is. Quoting. Air quoting.
So how
Get your thoughts together.
is the world just hiding them? Like, they're on the world stage. So they're
Aren't
just,
they're part of NATO, right?
they all, but all the people that live there think that they just live in Finland. Right?
Yeah.
And you gotta think, like, 99% of Finland... 99% of Finland is all forest, so that's just like, oh, well, we're only using like 1% of the land here. So you've got these cities that are just scattered out around, and they're just like, no, everything else is just forest. We don't go really exploring or do anything in it. It's just uninhabited forest.
How are they part of the world? Like, how are they on the seat of any kind of world organizations then?
Like, the people exist and these cities exist. They're just not where we're told they are.
So the entire world map is a lie.
Not the entire world map, just that one part.
Just that part.
Oh, and what does HMD Global do? You said that they work in networking and all, like the networks that would run Google Maps. Dun, covering it all up.
No way.
I don't know if they actually do that or not. I have no
clue. He was dropping bombs over here.
I felt like an investigative journalist for like 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm quitting my job and figuring this shit out.
It's look at the maps, man. You gotta look at the maps, bro.
Epic Sylvia.
Is it north up?
Wait, so how does Norway feel about this? Do they actually have a claim in Finland, or they're just like the damn Swedes? They own everything.
I mean,
That's where all the money is.
Here's the thing: is again, like if there was not a border drawn, right, and you were down in Texas and there was nothing indicating there was a border, from your perspective, you had no clue when you went into Mexico when you came back, right? Unless there's a border there. So these people have no clue if they're going like. So if you're Swedish and you're like, oh, we're going to Helsinki and that's in Finland, you just know where Helsinki is, but you have no clue in the greater like scheme of things on a map where exactly you are from above.
Yeah, but isn't that like conceptually the same as like anywhere in the world that you're not familiar with? You know what I mean? Like, I've never been to Europe. If I went to, I don't know, fucking Poland, I don't know where the fuck I am.
Exactly.
For all I know, it's Russia.
But I mean, that's exactly 1,000,000%. And I'm saying these cities exist, these companies exist, all of it. The landmass that we just consider Finland is just not Finland. It's just fucking more Baltic Sea.
Not even like it is weird that Finland only became a part of NATO last year on April 4th.
Yeah.
I feel like that should have been sooner.
Well, Russia was definitely going against them on that one. So, and Russia's like on their border.
So up until like 1917, the area that was Finland was just part of Russia, and Russia apparently gave them independence in 1917.
Russia is so much larger.
It was a full-scale revolution. 1917.
Maybe.
Yeah, Russian Revolution.
You said the Russian Revolution?
I don't fucking know about Russian history.
That was a whole thing. Anyway, go ahead, continue. I gotta hear the rest of this.
I mean, I'm just that's pretty much all it is that there's.
So apparently Finland doesn't exist, people.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah.
Somebody go to Finland and mail us a card.
That's so wild now to think about it.
No, I need but here's the thing: you can't even just go to Finland because you'll have no clue that you're actually there. Like, I need someone to go to Finland and then drop like a pin on a map for me to prove that they're in the middle of the fucking woods in Finland.
Well, wouldn't they? Oh yeah, like a pin on Google Maps or something.
Yeah.
If they're just in the middle of the ocean, then you know it's fucked up.
Exactly.
You know what's interesting? I was reading this Reddit shit you sent. It says, why the name Finland? The country was originally made for fishing. Why? What do fish have? Fins. The Finland.
Don't tell me that's
one of the things on there.
Thing? What number is that? Oh.
I don't know if that's actually the reason. It's number 6.
It's not the fucking reason, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's just
really?
it's
Come
so
on.
good. It just it fits. It fits. Like it's so fun.
I mean, that sounds like that 100% sounds like if someone's like, no, that's a country over there, and they're like, no, that's just the ocean. You're like, no, it's a country where they fish, and someone's like, yeah, well, what's that called? And you're like, it's Finland. Like that's 100% a conversation that would happen as you're making some shit up.
Literally, like, oh, it's Sharkland. Or Dolphinland.
All right, cool. So one of us will take a flight to Finland. Take our phones out. We'll take a Nokia phone. How about that?
No, you can't take a Nokia phone, bro. They're in on this.
And then we'll message Peter with the exact. Fine, I'll take my phone. I'll take every single phone that I have and drop a pin.
I'm gonna start saving money.
And we're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna start a Patreon for fucking going to Finland.
Exactly. We're gonna put it out there. We're gonna have our fans support our trip.
You know one plane you can't take, the Lolita Express.
Oh yeah. And if anyone doesn't know what we are talking about, it is the private jet that Mr. Jeffrey Epstein.
Wait, is that the actual name?
That's what they called it. Was the Lolita Express?
I did not know that. Okay, sorry. I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
So I don't think this topic needs any introduction. If you haven't heard about it, then the only question I have for you is: are you living underneath a fucking rock? So yeah, recently, what was it? Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton were two of the most highlighted names coming out.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, yeah.
Donald Trump apparently went 26 times.
Yep.
I mean, one of the girls that brought up all the charges fucking apparently was recruited from Mar-a-Lago.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, like literally one of the girls that brought up the charges that brought all this shit together got recruited to get on the plane while she was working at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah. I watched a couple of those documentaries, bro. That shit is fucking terrifying.
It's quite disturbing. Yeah. I mean,
fucking terrifying, bro. And
but
nobody gave a shit.
And apparently people are still not giving a shit because Donald Trump is out here in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's true.
We're not getting
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, these people are just gonna get away with it. But like, I mean, their names were published. Everybody knows about it. But the question is gonna have to be asked: is anyone gonna do about it?
Well, and I mean, like,
Anything
so the
about
hard
it.
part, about it is like sorting out who was actually on there for nefarious reasons or not. Like, I think we can all agree, like, Stephen Hawking, who
everybody's
couldn't
just gonna
fucking
say-
move from the neck down, was not out there banging underage girls.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Hawking's on the fucking thing.
The Twitter went ham.
Bro,
Well, the
the
X
memes
went
about
ham, yeah.
him on that island have been killing me for like 3 weeks.
Yo, that had
So
me weak,
fucking
yo.
funny. Oh, God.
I'm not gonna lie; those are some intelligent people that came up with that idea. Because that is, you gotta go to some deep, dark places to think of that. Yikes. Oh my god!
I don't know. The one that I completely forgot even existed as a person until they showed up on it was David Copperfield, the magician. And I was like, David Copperfield's like still alive? What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Like, he's relevant still?
He is.
I don't know if he's still alive
Dude, I
now.
think, wasn't Chris
I'm pretty sure he's
Tucker
still
on
alive,
there?
but he ain't doing
He's
magic
still
like
alive,
that.
yeah. You don't
What?
know that.
What'd you say, Justin?
I think either Chris Tucker or Chris Rock was on there.
Chris Tucker,
Chris
yeah.
Tucker.
Yeah, that sucks.
Maybe he did bang Chelsea Clinton.
Oh.
Chelsea Clinton.
Jesus.
And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
I actually found a PDF of the handwritten flight logs online, bro. Dude, that shit is crazy, dude. Because you see the names of people, right? But a lot of at first it starts as full names and then it goes to initials of people. You don't know who they are, but it'll say some of them
Probably
say
when it started.
yeah, but it's 500 pages. It's not 500. It's a lot, but some of it says 2 girls. Some say
Plus 2.
1 man, 1 girl. Yeah, and then towards the end, there's a bunch of names that are just straight up redacted. Straight up.
I think there's more flight logs that are supposed to get released still too.
Yeah.
I don't think all of them are even out.
It's fucking wild to look at. I was bored as shit at work, and I was just looking through it, and it's hard to read a lot of them. But you see Donald Trump on there a shit ton.
Yeah. I'm about to say, do you think some of the names are redacted because they might still be trying to pursue criminal charges against them? Or...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too on that.
So here is the part that I thought was the craziest, was how many people's names are on the list that were supposed to be investigators and police and shit for this. Hold on here. I have a copy of this.
What, they just got paid off or something?
So John Connolly was on the list, and he's a New York police detective turned investigative journalist who was investigated Epstein for it. Former governor of New Mexico, Bill Richardson, is on it. There's a whole bunch of people that were supposed to be investigating him. Louis Free, the director of the FBI,
That's so shiesty.
is on there.
So shiesty.
Yeah, there's just a shit ton of
So many people.
people who
So
were
many people.
in law enforcement, and Detective Joe Ricarvi, former Palm Beach police officer who investigated reports of sexual abuse against children by Epstein. It's the guy who was supposed to be investigating it when none of this shit was coming out. He's on the flight log.
Dude, it's bad.
Yeah,
And
I think he actually went down there to actually do an investigation, to see what was happening down there.
Yeah, but go on a fucking different plane. Don't fly on the dude's private jet for that shit.
Yeah, why would you do that? The person you're investigating, you're gonna fly on his jet.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the whole thing about, how the rich and the powerful, because what flight are you actually going to get on to get down there?
Collusion.
And they're going to be like, hey, we're going to have, we're going to give you an invitation for you to come down here to check things out, to actually do an investigation. Of course, they were going to clean everything up at that point.
I
But he's trying to
guarantee
get
you.
to the people who actually work there to get information out of them.
I guarantee you that fucking Miami-Dade has a fucking airplane, a small aircraft that can fucking fly those people out.
So one of the things
it's a lot of money, man. Like to have a jet, like especially a private jet, to be able to fly that far, as much as fuel costs, like that's an expensive fucking trip.
Bro, so you don't. Everybody on the flight log didn't necessarily go to the island.
Yeah, they just flew on his plane at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
The plane goes from like Jersey to Florida to like other places on the East Coast and shit. Like at one point it flew into like Reagan or some shit. Like that's what like because I was like, damn, all these people went to the island, but it's just like there's no airport at the island, so they'd have to fly to Florida and take a boat or some shit. Or no, it wasn't Florida. There's an island you can fly to out that way. I looked up the airport, but I forgot. But yeah,
My man
So
did
you never, like,
everything
know
to avoid all that. Like he took every kind of like possible way to like avoid being direct to that island.
bro, I
Yeah.
don't even think he tried
Yeah.
to hide it. He's just fucking rich. With that kind of
I
money,
mean, but-
you got
You
fuck
just
around
that's
money.
that's
bro.
hush money, man. That's hush money, dude.
Fuck
You
around money, dude.
pay it off. Like that's
the
what they
documentary
did.
about him is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Like his
And
neighbors
that's-
saw like young girls coming in to massage him and shit. Like, and he was just paying them cash, and they just never told him. Like, it's insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, like he intentionally went out to recruit like underage women, underage girls.
But he would use.
And he knew which ones he was picking too. Like he knew he was picking the ones that were like have family issues or they have money, like their family had money issues. You know, like they're
Yeah,
trying to get out of the
yeah.
situation or the impoverishment that they were fucking in.
But he also used
And
like
it's-
a bunch of these girls to be recruiters, so he wasn't even
Yeah.
like the direct line of fucking bullshit, you know. And then like in the
So-
documentary, those girls are talking about like, oh, I didn't want to be prosecuted. I know I was doing anything wrong. Like bullshit, bro. You were just as bad as that motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
Well, so then there's also this one chick on there. What was it? Vicky Ward. Did you guys see?
I remember.
So she's on it, and she worked for Vanity Fair, and apparently took the flight like as a +1 for someone else to go down to the island to investigate, and had this like huge story on it. And Vanity Fair like refused to publish the fucking story.
Yeah, because like I'm pretty sure he was one of the main investors, or like
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah, because
yeah, dude.
or you know like he had the ability to like cut their fucking funding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like when he first got prosecuted, when he first went to jail the first time. It was for like 18 months or something.
That was
was
in
like-
Florida, yeah.
It was like the bougiest fucking prison ever.
Oh
But,
yeah.
like the FBI had a case against him to put him away for life almost. And I think it was the attorney general at the time, like got paid off. Like they had like a secret meeting with the Epstein lawyers, but not with the prosecutors.
Right, yeah.
And then is that ringing a bell? Yeah. And then
Yeah,
like,
they end up cutting a deal with them.
yeah, they came out and like they had a secret court date. Like the FBI didn't even fucking know about it, bro. Like what kind of sketchy shit is that, dude? Come on.
Right.
Come on. Like,
Hush money. That's
fucking
straight up
wild,
hush money,
man. Absolutely.
It's not
wild.
but honestly, I probably don't even think it's like hush money, man. Like look at the R fucking Kelly case. How that shit
Yeah.
went to shit when he should have been busted like back in what,
That's a good point,
1997?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, if you have that kind of money, you operate on a different fucking set of laws.
It's
Yeah.
Like it's a completely different fucking court system.
You run the country.
Yeah.
Like that's what you do. You can literally get away with murder. Like fucking insane, dude. So
I mean, Donald Trump literally said he could shoot someone on fucking Fifth Avenue and he would just become more popular.
what
Literally just fucking came out and said it.
unreal, bro.
It's because he's fucking. He's an idiot, bro.
This is the country we live in with these people.
People follow him. People listen to him. Oh man, we're not gonna get into that. We're not getting into that.
That's why we're all moving to Finland. Oh wait,
Goddamn
we can't.
right.
We can't.
Hey, if we move to
So it
Finland, does
Doesn't
that mean
exist.
we're
I'm
imaginary?
with Peter on this one.
We're
If
not
we move to
imaginary.
Finland, do we disappear with the country?
The country didn't disappear; it just never existed.
But it exists now. Like people believe
No.
they live in Finland.
Yeah, people believe a lot of things.
I don't believe I live in China.
I mean,
Honestly, it wouldn't be that hard to convince 7.1 million people.
It's like 9/10 of the population, right? Oh shit!
Oh my god.
All right.
no,
What else what you got with Epstein.
Wait, so hold on. Was Jimmy Kimmel actually on that?
No,
that's
I know. Yo, I just love how Aaron Rodgers pulled that shit out of his fucking ass.
Dude,
did he really
I
say
will
that?
beat his fucking ass, yo.
Was it on like
Aaron
Pat
Rodgers.
McAfee
You
show
didn't
or
hear
some
about
shit?
this?
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I never like dived into it because I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
All right, cool. We're talking about it. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go.
So we're gonna pull it up. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so wait, so he was on the Pat McAfee show.
That's what I thought.
And they were talking about like the whole Epstein docs coming out. And then, like during the middle of the interview, and he just mentions like, yeah, like Jimmy Kimmel was on one of those flights just out of fucking nowhere.
But apparently,
that's really hoping it's not coming out. Like,
apparently,
put his name out on blast.
Apparently, like they have some beef because like Jimmy Kimmel made fun of Aaron Rodgers somewhere, and so like
Aaron
they
Rodgers
have
is a
this
little
beef going
bitch.
on. I agree.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Like, I don't care how much beef I got with you, man, but you do something like that, like, yeah, you catching me outside, like, watch your fucking back, bro. Like,
Bro, that was wild.
That's so outlandish.
I can't believe he did that. Actually, it's not surprising. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't.
Football, so he's got nothing else to do.
It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, like, how fucking bored were you to actually make up that fucking line? Like, just to be like, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was on those flights.
Did
yeah,
McAfee
but Aaron
take off
Rodgers,
the show?
like, Aaron Rodgers is also like, I mean, a bit of a crazy conspiracy theorist and
Right.
all that other shit. Like, he is very much in that like kind of QAnon club.
Yeah.
Too much.
But I mean, like, doesn't have like if I were Jimmy Kimmel, I would have some type of recourse for that. Like, I'm suing the
he
fuck
came out
out
and
of you,
said
bro.
it. Yeah.
That's like
He
defamation.
came out and
shit,
said something, but I don't think he like did anything about it. So.
Well, but then Pat McAfee came out and was like, hey, you need to apologize to him. Like, you're not coming back on the show until you apologize for like saying this shit. Like, that's not cool. And then he brought him back on because Aaron Rodgers was going to apologize. And Aaron Rodgers like did the fucking classic celebrity where he never actually apologized, but he was just like, well, I guess I was misinformed and blah, 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 blah. And just like all that stupid fucking bullshit with it.
Wow.
Of course he did. That's Aaron Rodgers for you, man.
Yeah.
That's why he's only won one Super Bowl, because he's a piece of shit.
That's why he'll never win another one.
And I say that with a lot of hate. Like, we'll just leave it at that.
That's not. I mean, like that was so much venom, Nick.
It's Green Bay. He was on Green Bay at that time.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. No, he's just like a garbage piece of human. Like, that's just what he is.
Just a
garbage piece.
Human trash.
Just all he is. Just a big lump of turd.
Yeah.
Just a lump of turd.
Nice. Well, very well articulately put.
Yeah. We don't curse on this show.
No,
Not
fuck
at
no.
all. Not at all.
Fuck no.
Oh, did you have that shit queued up, Nick?
Oh yeah, what you looking at?
Well, you started. I was looking up. Okay, I can look up the video real quick.
Would you get lost over there, Nick?
No, I was reading some of the tweets. I was
just been staring
no.
at the screen.
I was reading some of the tweets that came out after, and like a lot of NFL players were just kind of like, "Yo, what the fuck did he just say?" Like somebody said, "That's not part of the locker room culture." Get that shit out of here. Like Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, absolutely fucking not. It's not a part of the locker room culture.
No.
I mean,
so fucked up.
Here's the thing: is if like truly think about it, I can't think of anyone who has a nice thing to say about Aaron Rodgers.
No. Fuck.
Like,
No. I don't think his family even have a nice thing to say about that guy.
oh, his family definitely doesn't fucking have nice things to say about him.
He also doesn't have a girlfriend or anything. He's not married, right?
Now Olivia Munn, I know he was with Olivia Munn, but now she's fucking married to John Mulaney.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Let that man fucking fade in dirty out
I can
in fucking
find
New
his
Jersey.
response. I'm trying to see what Aaron Rodgers said. Pat McAfee show. That's what it is.
Did he just say it like out of the blue? Like, oh, and by the way, well, I don't know why McAfee was talking about the Epstein shit anyway.
Well, I mean, like, McAfee touches on everything.
Yeah.
Oh. He annoys me. That's why I don't watch his shit.
I love McAfee, man.
I know you do.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I mean, I can
love
definitely
that
see
show.
where he's annoying, but I think the show's fucking great.
The show
The
is
show
fucking
is
fantastic.
just so out of control. Like, I think I watched it when I was getting my haircut. And I was like, what is happening? Oh, you got something?
Okay, yeah, I think I found it. Okay, here I got it right here.
Dead air.
Yeah, right. I was
Yeah.
like,
Not bad,
Nick's
not
lost
bad.
again.
He's just trying to find it.
Hold on.
Oh, we got a screen share.
All right, so let me know if you can.
Oh shit, you got the actual thing.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't.
Look at McAfee's face, because somebody said something on the side.
That shit's live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that was
live.
Yeah,
live.
so
Yeah,
McAfee's like,
it's
we
always
can't
live.
edit that out.
Did you see
Nope.
his face? Like
Yeah,
the moment
dude,
he
he's
said that, he looked
astonished.
over. He was just like,
Like,
looked at the
what
producers.
fuck
Like,
did
I'm
he
sure
say?
they said
Like,
something in his ear. Like, oh wow, that's.
Oh, they're like, what?
We gotta cut to
yeah.
a break.
What did he say?
Because Kimmel's on ABC. Yeah, so like ABC owns ESPN. Like, yo, you can't have any infight like that, bro.
That's bad.
Like,
Yeah, you can't be
they
saying
were like,
that.
shut it down.
Isn't
Cut it.
Aaron Rodgers like off the
Cut
show?
it.
Like, shut it down. Shut that man's feed. Cut that man's
that
feed, dog.
shit.
Like, like Jimmy Kimmel, like, get the fuck out of here. I don't care if it is in jest. Like, no, you don't do that in jest. That's nothing to be like making a joke about.
Yeah.
No, God no.
It's fucking serious
not at
shit.
Call him a pedophile. I mean,
A pedo. I'm also pretty sure that.
yeah, I'm not surprised because that's Aaron Rodgers. Because just saying stuff because that's just what he does.
He wants to stay relevant. That's it. He wants followers and clicks. Do you think Epstein killed himself in prison?
No.
I
I
think
don't
so.
either. You think he hung himself?
I think he hung himself.
I think somebody killed
I mean,
him.
like, people hang themselves in prisons all the time, man. I mean, like, you can do your best to fucking protect them and, to make it as safe as possible. But, like, yo, you got sheets on your fucking bed.
Well,
All you have to do is have a will and determination for it to fucking happen. And it does happen in prisons.
What was his sentence? I don't remember. Was it life? Probably not.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely looking at life.
But he hadn't actually gotten to his sentencing yet, had he?
Nah, he didn't get to his sentencing yet.
I think he was in holding, yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a solid chance he killed himself. I think there's a very solid chance that other prisoners killed him. I don't necessarily think, the fucking Illuminati came in and killed him and the Clintons came in and killed him. I mean, I can tell you right now,
Bill ain't killing anybody.
having spent some time in jail, they do not take too kind to people who fuck around with kids at all.
Exactly.
It's facts.
And I could very easily see some guards looking the other way and letting some other prisoners in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say at that fucking point, like, the guards ain't paying attention.
No,
like,
they don't give a shit.
No, let him.
Don't give a shit.
Did he get beat in prison though?
No, I think he was pretty much in solitary, but he still would have been able to, if a guard decided to turn a blind eye, they would have had access to him.
Yeah.
So if that was the case and like they turned a blind eye and some prisoners got in there, don't you think they would beat that ass before they actually just hang him? Like, oh yeah, let's go just.
100%. But they're not gonna the prison's not gonna release that shit on an autopsy. Yeah. The prison's just gonna come out and be like, no, he hung himself.
Yeah, I mean, like, not necessarily, or they could have just been like, all right, they just grabbed him, strung him up, and it just and held him there until he choked out. Because at that point, you're suffering, and they're looking at you dead in your fucking eye while you sit up there dying. You're suffering. That's all you fucking need. You don't need to really beat up on his ass.
Beat that motherfucker.
Either way, that motherfucker deserved to die. But I would have loved to see some fucking justice. But unfortunately, that's probably that's as close as we were gonna fucking get.
You know what? One of these days,
Well, we got you seeing Maxwell in fucking prison.
I hope she's. You know what? I hope she does. Like, if she really wants to, do something, call everyone out on the stand.
Just
just yap them all. Just every single one of them.
Just be like,
just say Maxwell, be like, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah. If I'm going down, y'all are coming all with me. Like, just open it all up. Flood everything.
That would be the best case scenario. So we can get all these motherfuckers out into the fucking light.
Imagine, like,
bro, I feel like there's more people that are like way more powerful than her. Hence why Epstein died. Because if he had ratted, there would have been probably world leaders that were fucked.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're all former now,
weird
but
kitty shit.
Well, what was it? Prince Andrew had to disassociate himself from the crown, and he just had to pay out a settlement.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means I didn't do it.
Yeah, no shit.
basically.
Yeah, I like how some of these lawyers out here on TV were like, yeah, like sometimes you have defamation lawsuits or like these lawsuits come across. It's just easier just to pay it out and sweep it underneath the rug. Like it's better to avoid the publicity. Yeah, it's better to avoid the publicity if you're fucking guilty.
Yeah.
I
hope she
fuck
does
our legal
the,
system.
The fuck you
All right.
send off and
On
just
another
takes
note.
everyone down with her. But yeah, Justin, so would you like to introduce what exactly is I gotta search this.
So
Speaking of the Illuminati, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. So the Denver fucking airport. All right, I'm sure you guys have heard of it and like the weird shit it has in it, like the big old horse statue out front with the red eyes, or the fucking creepy mural they have like in your bag pickup. Or like the massive construction they had under the airport before it even fucking began building like above ground. Bunch of crazy shit. I got 5, like the top 5 theories. There's like 1,000 of them for the airport. Okay, so the first one is that it was built by the New World Order.
Dun dun dun.
Thoughts?
Yeah, the New World Order decided to build underground facilities in Denver.
They use the airport to cover up the underground shit.
So wait, when we're saying New World Order, are we talking about like? Are
we talking about like WWE or?
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You never heard like conspiracy theory about the New World Order?
But are we talking about like
the secret governments?
Like secret governments, or are we talking about like the Nazi New World Order?
The Nazi?
Well, this theory kind of sucks because the Nazi one. Because it ties into the people saying that the runways look like swastikas, supposedly. I was trying to avoid the Nazi thing, but yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of it right now. I'll just go ahead and share it for you.
You gotta look for it, apparently.
I have it right up here.
But yeah. And there's obviously more than like 4 runways.
So let me see if
what if the aliens made the Nazi symbols?
Oh shit! Isn't that the new Indiana Jones fucking movie? Aliens and Nazis or some shit?
No, it's not. Please tell me that's not a
I
thing.
don't think it is.
That's the newest one, but the one before, yeah.
The one before, yeah.
Yeah, the one before, yeah. Chris.
Oh, you know what? That is very similar. Not gonna lie. That's kind of weird.
I don't see it.
I see it, but nah.
4 distinct lines pointing different ways. I don't know. Like I said, it's crazy people. Anyway,
okay, so theory number 2.
That one didn't hold weight.
I mean, here's the thing.
That was gonna be
if you're gonna have a bunch of white Nazis building something somewhere, it's probably gonna be in Denver. Like, I don't know. And Denver's not really a very multiracial city. It's a pretty fucking white place. So
that's very true, actually. So the second one is about the horse I mentioned. The giant blue horse sculpture is a nod to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
I've heard that one.
This one ties into some of the other ones too. But
wait, I thought that was God's country out there.
That's Wyoming. I think Wyoming is...
that's Wyoming. Oh, my bad, man. I'm getting everything confused tonight.
Apparently, like, all the artwork in the fucking place... I don't know if you guys have seen some of the artwork. It's fucking weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. Denver is a really fucking weird airport.
Yeah. The artwork apparently provides clues about the end of the world. Which ties it into the horse. About it being one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It does have red fucking eyes. It's really creepy looking.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do with that.
Here's a picture of what you were saying. Here, look at this one. This is weird. This is definitely weird.
Oh yeah, if you can find pictures of the paintings too, that'd be dope. My screen share gets all fucky when I use it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, look at that. That's a Nazi, bro, with a knife and a gun.
Swinging a sword towards a white pigeon.
It's all symbolic. Bro, that's definitely
that
a
delivery,
zombie.
Nick, is swinging a sword
toward a pigeon.
Towards a white pigeon.
It's all right there, baby.
It's probably a dove or something. But
apparently, the fucking horse's name is Blucifer as well.
Blucifer? Is that a fan name?
Was that
Blue
the actual
Lucifer?
name that's actually at the statue of the horse? Or
No, it's the nickname.
It's
they called
locally
it.
known. Yeah.
But the artist who was doing it apparently died while it was being made because a piece of it fell on top of him.
Wow.
oh shit, man!
See, he
know
was
that.
commissioned. He was commissioned to fucking make the Blue Lucifer horse, and then they were like, "We can't let him know what it is at this. We got to kill him."
Or like it's it's a part of the occult, and
Yeah.
like things happen when you start fucking around with the occult. That's why I don't touch Ouija boards, man.
That's why. I don't play board games.
Just no board games at all. You're like, Monopoly's the devil.
No, that's Monopoly, man. I don't believe in that shit.
So,
I don't believe in board games.
I'm gonna I'm looking at some of these photos I just typed in Denver airport murals, right? And it doesn't seem to be that many besides like the few that so there's one of them obviously. Then
What
I don't know if you can
It really
see
is a weird airport where you're walking through.
because that
Have you been
does
there?
not work.
Yeah, I flew into Denver.
So you saw these pictures of the art? Or
I saw
whatever?
some of these, like the one with the sword and the
Nazi
dying
zombie?
dove. Yes, I saw that one. I've definitely seen the one with I've seen that one with the rainbow and the people who were like laying up steel.
This one.
I think that
Nah,
one's
yeah,
one of the
you've
more
seen that
famous
one.
ones.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It's got a bunch of shit in it. I can't really see
Yeah,
it.
so trying to see why the hell can I not see more of
And there are that many? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so two of the other theories that I was talking about are that it contains the Illuminati headquarters and that its underground tunnels have bunkers. Boom. Doomsday prepping. Boom. Into the world. Four horsemen. It
Well-
all kind of ties in together.
Isn't NORAD in Denver though? So like it's pretty close by. So like I mean the tunnel kind
NORAD?
of makes
Is
sense.
that a missile system?
It's the what is it? The North American something defense
Radar defense,
command something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got like
And,
a lot of like stuff out there in the Midwest, man. Like they have
Yeah.
missile silos out there we don't fucking know about.
So
Yeah, man.
well, what I'm seeing is NORAD is only 90 miles south of the airport, in Colorado Springs.
How does that tie in to where the headquarters of all the richest
They
people?
got to evacuate or they got to get people in and out quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go
What's
straight
that
to the
big
bunkers
vault
right there.
in the mountain? Is that in the Appalachian?
That's
You know what I'm
in-
talking about?
no. Where all the nuclear waste is?
No. Like the Doomsday Vault for like the president and shit.
So it used to be in the Greenbrier.
Yeah,
It used to be in
Greenbrier, West
Greenbrier in West Virginia. Now it's somewhere in northern West Virginia.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about.
The fun one is where they take the vice president, is actually just outside of Warrenton, Virginia, where I grew up. And it's crazy because it'll snow on the mountains, and you'll literally see like everything except for this giant square that does not have snow on it in the middle of the fucking mountain.
Because it's hot.
Shit.
And when 9/11 happened, we got stuck in our high school because they had to keep bringing all these people down the road by our high school. So they didn't let us out till like 9 o'clock at night.
So they said, "Fuck you guys."
No shit.
Yeah, they would not let us out of school because they fucking closed the road to drive everyone past it.
To save more important.
That's like the worst school day ever.
That's some fucked up
Yeah.
Like, shit.
That's some fucked up
You
shit.
get
dude.
there at 9 and you're leaving at 9 p.m. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
I
off.
know. I know. I don't understand why I didn't get more sympathy on 9/11 for it. I mean, come on. Everyone kept
I'm
talking
a
about how
victim
bad
here.
other people's day was.
Yeah,
Sorry, too soon.
Those
Too
terrorists
soon.
fucked up
Too
your
soon.
day.
Exactly. It's
Fucked
stuck
it
in
all up.
school longer.
Way to
Too
go.
soon. I'm sorry for all the people that lost their lives in
Yeah,
9/11.
No.
You'll be fine.
All jokes aside, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's crazy they didn't let you guys out till like 9 o'clock, though. I feel like you at least had some like escorts to make it more fluid for traffic
No.
to get people out.
No, they just
No,
said,
I mean,
"Fuck
it's a tiny fucking road. Like, there's nothing else on. There's like a couple houses and shit as you're going past it, but there's not really much else like back there.
it." That's so messed up.
That's wild, man.
But it's so funny. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's all I got from Denver. Unless,
Wait, what about the lizard people?
easy now.
Or is that the Illuminati?
I don't know that. I used to
So
know
here's
a
my
guy-
question. Are the Illuminati the lizard people? Is that the same thing, or is that two different groups that are together?
See, that's what I was trying to figure out, though, because like I saw something about the lizard people along with the Illuminati, so that's why I was posing that question.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That I haven't heard of.
What the fuck?
The association must be there then. It's got to be.
According to The Guardian, why 12 million Americans believe alien lizards rule us?
I told you that wasn't. We talked about it during the whole.
All right, next week.
Ancient aliens thing. Like I said it, but everyone shot me down. So I guess I'm part of the 12 million. Let me do my math real quick.
I just want to throw it out there that 12 million people believe in these lizard people, but we think it's weird that 7 million people would think that they live in fucking Finland. Damn. Come on, man. Like, just saying, easy to fucking convince that shit. Easy to convince people of that shit.
Stupid ass fucking people. All right, maybe we
has anyone ever seen a lizard person before?
No, man, but I mean, like, yo, they're really good at cloaking themselves, bro.
One time,
human skin, but if you cut their arm, you see lizard skin.
One time when I was in college, I was at this party, and I was sitting there talking to some people, and this random girl I had never met before literally walked up to me, looked me in the eyes, and went, "You have lizard eyes," and then walked away from me. It's the most like soul crushing fucking thing ever. I was just like, "Who the fuck was that chick? I don't even know who she was."
Peter, I'm gonna need to see the color of your blood. That'd be a lizard.
And there goes Peter.
And he's gone.
Okay, so that's theory's definitely real.
Yeah, right. That's no wonder he has a Nokia.
We might have to bring that up.
Figure that out.
Well, no, that was Alan. So was Alan also a?
Oh God!
It's all
guys. I gotta confess something, okay? So Al and I were conceived under the Denver airport, in an attempt to cover up Finland, the Finland conspiracy.
So you guys are the horsemen.
Yes, we're two. We're just looking for the other two.
It's all connected. Epstein flew to Finland that doesn't exist. Then they mailed phones to the Denver airport. Then they flew back and then flew to the island, and then everybody died.
So we're all forgetting about the tuna. Like, how are we getting how's the tuna get around?
What kind of fish are they actually catching?
The tuna really goes around in, I guess, Epstein's plane. So
the tuna, it's not even really tuna. It's just the lizard people we don't like. We just grind them up and we're serving them to you.
That's what's in a hot dog.
Oh shit, dog.
It's in hot dogs.
I'm fucking blow.
Oh my God! All right, okay. I think. What are we? Any final thoughts about what we talked about? I don't think we have any. You know what? I'm just not even going to ask that question. So from what it looks like, what we're talking about next week is going to be subliminal advertising, the 27 Club, and Bohemian Grove. Not exactly sure what.
I'm not sure what
last one is, but
what Bohemian Grove?
Oh, I know what that is.
Grove.
I think that's my.
Oh, Grove. Okay.
Grove.
All right. So do you just want to just talk about what we introduced? Because I don't exactly know what the last two are.
I mean, I know the 27 Club is how all rock stars die at 27 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good topic. And
Bohemian Grove is where they it used to be a conspiracy theory, and then it was proven to be a real place. They had there's pictures and people infiltrated it. It's like where they did satanic shit. Like a bunch of rich people would gather and do rituals.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So we got some juicy topics next week.
It's actually a real place. It's not technically a
okay, cool. Well, I don't think we have anything else, so thank you guys for listening in. For myself, Justin, Coley, and Peter, baby boy, cue the music.
We are back.
It's been great hanging out with you guys. Peace, love, say thank you every once in a while. Justin, baby boy, cue the damn music. We out, motherfucker.